Anybody else want to know something?
All My Colors?
All My Colors, that was about wanting to feel like I was being myself. Plus, in California, we were at a point where there was big talks about whether same-sex marriage was going to be legalized or not. And I had a lot of friends that wanted to get married and couldn't. So it was, that one was about wanting to find somebody that would accept you for exactly who you are, and actually, even better, being a part of a world that accepts people for who they are, stops putting labels on people, stops hating people for things that don't matter, stops feeling otherness and separation from each other. I mean, I don't know if maybe you're just being really nice to me, but something happens to me when I'm on stage, a connectivity, a cycle that happens between myself and the people in the audience, especially with songs like Breathe. Maybe it's because it's a waltz, I don't know. But something circular happens that connects people. Music does that, art does that, but life does that. It's in everything. It's in your little necklace. You know, the little spiral that's in life. It's everywhere, and it's something that happens in energy too. So, you know, that's something that I'm always trying to harness, because it makes me feel better with things like the thoughts that are constantly racing and fighting with each other, and the fact that I have to be in front of people and I'm actually not entirely comfortable with that. But remembering humanity and connectivity changes all of that. And isn't it amazing that now science is proving something that spirituality knew all along? What else do you want to know?
Can you share more about your upcoming album?
Yes, I can. Thanks for asking. My next record is called At Now. I named it that even though I don't entirely love that that's grammatically incorrect. But it is essentially where I'm at now. That's the record. And it also kind of fits together because, as I was saying earlier, the idea of connectivity and oneness as well as time is so fascinating to me and so constantly relevant and amazing. So I gave myself a month and a half to do product development, which I'd never done before. I'm all art brain, but I worked hard on being a CEO for a bit so that I could get my business in order. And I made this little logo that's this little geometric hourglass, which fits with life is like an hourglass glued to the table, but also fits with everything I'm writing about now. It's all those things. Thematically, the whole record, I hope it's timeless. It's thoughts I think, but ones that I've heard from other people many, many times before too. Things that have happened a million times before, that when you read history books, you see again and again and again the cycle that happens and the human emotion that has been there probably, as soon as we stood up straight and started wondering where we came from. And so that's, all of that is in my new record. It's very psychological and references history and science, and it's really not so different than my first album, I realize. I have a song called Catalyst, I have a song called Satellite. I'm still fascinated by what science is up to and what NASA is doing, so it's all in there. And best of all is an opportunity for me to come to this, to share this place I am at now. And that is that there was a struggle for a while. That's something that I think a lot of people relate to in my music. And there's always, there's always some struggle. That's the artistic brain, or that's the human mind, I don't know. But it's not like it was, It feels good to come out of that place and stop worrying so much about myself. And if I'm doing it right, and if I'm perfect, and what that voice is in my head that says you're a phony and everybody knows it, or whatever, to let go of that and hold on to that one that sits right about here and says everything's fine. So that's At Now. There's actually a song from there that you can hear called Aura. That's, I produced that one. That's a little more pop than what the rest of the album will be, but you can hear that one if you go to this site that I'm working with, this company called Pledge Music, which is sort of like you get to help me be my record company. So it's like if people want to pre-order the album, they can, and that money goes toward helping me finish my album, which has beautiful songs on it. And what a waste that I can't play them for you tonight, because I think you just love them. But that'll go toward that, and if you decide that you want to spend your hard-earned cash on pre-ordering my album, you also get Aura, so you can hear one of the songs.